A friend in need is a friend indeed. That is a popular saying. But where do you draw the line and start to detach so that you do not drown in other people's problems? In this video, I will tell you why you need to learn to detach so that you do not drown in other people's problems.
Inspire Central. Inspire Central. Inspire Central. Inspire Central.
Hello fellow inspirers, welcome to Inspire Central. My name is Monica and I'm the Chief Inspirer herself. It's always good to have you here. Thank you for joining me. I'm experiencing some technical challenges, but I promised myself I will bring these videos to you come what may, and that is why I'm here today. Today I'll be telling you why it's important to learn detachment and start to move away from other people's drama so that you do not drown in other people's problems. I'll give you 3 important reasons why you need to learn to detach so that you do not become too attached or emotionally immersed in other people's problems. The first reason why you should learn detachment and not getting absorbed in other people's problems is that it is other people's problems. I mean, look at it for what it is. In as much as you love your friend, in as much as you're mourning with them and you're feeling their pains, you're empathizing with them and you're sympathizing with them, you need to look at the reality and take it for what it is. You need to recognize that this problem is not yours. It is your friend's problem. It is your family member's problem. It is your colleague's problem. It is not your problem. When you see a problem as yours, you internalize it. But when you can detach, remove yourself from the circumstance, you can move aside from the problem and not make yourself a part of it, then you start to realize this really is not my problem. It's actually their problem. And when you have come to this recognition, when you have come to this awareness that the problem is not yours, it's not going to be so heavy on you. You're not going to internalize it, personalize it, and make it yours. And when that happens, you learn to detach. You learn to separate yourself from the problem. You learn to see yourself as a supportive character and not the main character in the problem. Putting yourself as a supportive character means that you are less involved. It means that you are less emotionally invested. It means that you are not so attached to the problem. Being attached to other people's problems and making it your problems can be very overwhelming. It can take over your whole life. It can take over your whole time. And that is why you need to learn to detach. You need to separate yourself from the emotions. Separate yourself from your friend's pain. Separate yourself from the situation and call it for what it is. It is their problem, it's not your problem. Now I want to say something. I do not want you to get me wrong. I am not saying be selfish. I am not saying do not empathize. What I am saying is that when it becomes too much of a burden, when it becomes too much of an emotional investment, when you are starting to drown and now you are looking for someone who will help you out of the internal conflict that you are suffering on behalf of your friend, then you need to compartmentalize. Then you need to detach. Then you need to pull yourself aside, at least for a while. Don't sink in other people's problems because it's not your problem. That brings me to point 2. You still have your problems. You still have your problems. Putting yourself in someone's shoes does not mean that those shoes become yours. They are still someone's shoes. They are still borrowed shoes. Your shoes are still over there. They are still there with their holes. They are still there with the bad soles. They are still there itchy, dirty, old, worn, and torn out. Your problem has not been fixed. If you decide that you want to spend all your time fixing your friend's problems, when, how, where do you get to fix your own problems? Because your friend is more involved in his or her problems. If you now turn that upon yourself, if you now make that yours, how do you fix your problems? Who fixes your problems for you? Nobody. Your problems will still be waiting for you over there. They will just be sitting waiting for you, looking at you like, okay, when you're done with that, we are still here. You still have us to fix. Who fixes your problems? So while you are empathizing, while you are sympathizing, While you are walking a mile in their shoes, remember you still have your own shoes. Remember you still have your own problems. Remember that your problems have not automatically gone away because you decided to take on somebody else's problems, because you decided to shoulder somebody else's responsibilities, because you decided to wear somebody else's coat of pain. Your problems have not gone away. They are still waiting for you. And so you need to find a way. Compartmentalize, draw the line, detach. I'll say it again, detach. When you have the time, the energy, the resources, you can help with theirs, but still fix your problems. Your problems are your responsibility. Your problems are your duties to yourself to fix. You have to fix them. Otherwise, you will still go home and meet your problems. You will still have to live with yourself and your problems. If you don't fix them and you go fix your friends, then you will still come home and meet your mess waiting for you exactly where you left it. Learn to put yourself first. Lend a shoulder. Lend your back. Lend the money. Give the time. Invest the emotions. But whatever you do, take care of your business. Take care of your personal challenges. Take care of your own problems before you can now go and help somebody take care of theirs. You can't give from an empty cup. You cannot give what you don't have. If you don't have the time, the attention, the affection, the clarity, the solution to your problems, how can you help someone else with theirs? You need to draw the line between helping someone and being irresponsible to yourself. You have a responsibility to yourself. You have to put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Only when you are healthy, only when you are whole, only when you have everything A-OK, or at least working well to an extent in your life, can you help somebody else shoulder their problems. Take care of your business because nobody else will. Be a supportive friend, yes, but ensure that you have first taken care of your business. The third and final reason why you need to learn to detach and not drown in other people's problems is that if you drown in their problems, you're not being of any help to them. Have you considered that? If somebody is crying and you join them in crying, you don't help them fix the problem. You don't say, okay, hold on, while you're crying, let me see if I can find a solution to your problem. You now make their problem your problem and you're crying with them. How have you helped? You're only joining them to cry. How does the crying help both of you? How does the crying help your friend? How does the crying fix the problem? It doesn't. Now you need clarity, you need distance, you need detachment, you need some kind of separation for you to be able to say, okay, let me help fix this. Let's not cry over this. There's no need crying over spilt milk. I'm sure you've heard that saying. If your friend is crying and you decide to join your friend and cry and not fix the problem will still be there. Both of you will be crying for a longer time and still have the problem waiting to be fixed. So sometimes you need to push your emotions aside. Sometimes you need to put the crying on pause. Sometimes you need to find solutions instead of crying over the problem. Be solution oriented and not problem focused, because that's what some people do. If your friend is overwhelmed with a problem, it's okay. They are the ones in the eye of the storm. You now have to separate yourself and say to yourself, how can I help? How can I be practical? How can I be helpful? How can I be useful? How can I fix this problem? Instead of adding to the problem or doing nothing to help the situation. All that crying, all that mushiness, all that internalizing, all that making the problem your own is not helping you. Neither is it helping your friend. So if you want to help your friend, you need to have some detachment. You have to remove yourself from the situation. Don't make the situation all about you. Don't put yourself in the mix and say, okay, my friend is crying, so let me join. What will that do for anybody? Nothing. Detach, separate yourself, compartmentalize so that you can help come up with useful solutions that will fix your friend's problem. If your friend has a problem and is too emotional, too invested, too close to the problem to see the solutions or to even come up with solutions, it is upon you. It is your responsibility as a good friend to help fix the problem instead of crying with your friend. I have many more tips in a blog post that I have written. The link of that blog post will be here in the description of this video. Go and read that blog post and find out why you need to learn to detach and not make other people's problems your problem. If you enjoyed watching this video, please drop a comment below. I love reading from you guys. I want to know what you think. Please tell me how this video has helped you. Also, if you like to watch more videos that inspire you, grow you, motivate you, and help you with your mental health, please subscribe to this channel. Simply click the subscribe button and get subscribed to this channel today. It is completely free of charge. You don't have to pay anything to subscribe to this channel. So, click that subscribe button. Also, do not forget to click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Also, please share this video with everyone. It's easy to get absorbed in other people's problems and make them your own. But detachment is very important if you're going to protect your mental health as well as be helpful to your friend who is in trouble. Share this video so that people can learn to start detaching where it is necessary to not just protect their mental health, but to help their friends overcome their problems. Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. I have a playlist in the description of this video. Go watch the videos in that playlist. Drop your comments on each of those videos and tell me how those videos have helped you. Thank you once more for giving me your time. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much. Inspira Central.